Hello, Infused Transitions, and welcome. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. My voice is still a little croaky, and I will cough from time to time, but we're just going to persevere and move on through that. These are the decks I was led to pull for today's reading. I think it's a very interesting combination. And yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what is going to come forward. We may use all, we may use some, we may use only one. We're going to see. For those of you who are new, thank you so much for stopping by, for being here. We hope that you enjoy the reading and the channel and that you choose to become a part of one of us. You can do that by simply subscribing and hitting that notification bell, as that lets you know when new content comes up. For those of you who are returning, thank you guys so much for your continued support, for you being here, for you being a part of the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. Always only take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not for you. Okay, I am going to pause real quick and we're going to move this out of the way and we're going to get ready to go. All right, guys, here we go. As you know, everything is always shuffled off camera, but I do like to shuffle here on camera for you so that you can see that things are shuffled. Where are we, excuse me, where are we going to go first? Okay, Angels of Atlantis. All right, so whether or not you believe in Atlantis, feel you're from Atlantis, know nothing about Atlantis, feel you're an expert on Atlantis, whatever that is for you and anywhere in between, because we're talking about Atlantis and because there are there is information available about Atlantis, varied information. And from various different kinds of sources. I would suggest, if it speaks to you, look some things up, put on your detective hat, and see if anything that you come across resonates with you. All right. Whew, Utmost High. Oh, look at that. Didn't even get to start. Friendship. Very beautiful card. Archangel Uriel. Friendship. Such a beautiful card. Love that. Hearing keep going, so we're going to keep going. What else do you have for us? Thank you. Inspiration. Archangel Gabriel, however you resonate with that. Gabriel or Gabriel. Masculine or feminine. And it may bounce back and forth for you. You know, there's times when it's Gabriel for me and it's very much a masculine energy. And then there's times it's Gabriel and it's a very feminine energy. It feels like there's, you know, either there's some sort of an inspiration you're going to get that is going to lead you to a new friendship, or there is a friendship that just through conversation and such, it's going to spark an inspiration for something. All right, let's keep going. Thank you. Dreams. We have faith on the bottom of the deck with Archangel Raziel. And we have dreams also with Archangel Raziel. So I just heard the word new dreams, like, so there, I'm sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat. I'm sure that that's annoying, but, you know, got to do what I got to do. I heard new dreams. So there may be some of you here who this is about. You're wanting new dreams. Either you've accomplished what you had set out to do previously, and so now you're looking for some new dreams to have some new sparks, new inspirations, new ideas, new things that you would love to create and move and go forward in. Or maybe you're dreaming about a new friendship. But either which way, Again, it feels like through some sort of a conversation that takes place, there is an inspiration that's going to be coming your way. This could even be a conversation with a dreamtime friend. A dreamtime friend. Someone that you have a relationship with in your dreams, in the sense of this is someone who maybe is not in your current reality, but they are in your dream world. Sorry. Or they are someone who you have had a lifetime or lifetimes with, and they communicate with you through your dreams. All right. Oops. I'm hearing one more. All right. What else? What else do you want to bring forward? I want to say for this inspiration card, there's this like beam of light that's coming down here, and it's interesting because I would say that it's coming down to Earth, but this actually looks like it's going past Earth, which would make sense. Okay, I understand. Which would make sense if it's something that's coming to us in our dream state, dream time. It's not something of this earth that is where we're, you know, as far as like where we're getting our information or this inspiration or this guidance for this inspiration. We have the Ten of Swords. So I'm really sorry. It feels like this inspiration, whatever this inspiration is, and I'm sorry guys, I'm going to have to go with a cough drop here. It feels like whatever this inspiration is, whatever this, it's like embarking on a new journey, which is going to be bringing an ending of something or several somethings, because it is the 10 of Swords. So I feel like it's an ending of, it's bringing in the potential for an ending of a very heavy time. What else? A lot of backstabbing. I almost feel like I just heard like ending of the haunting, meaning not haunting as in like there's, you know, ghosts. So I'm not talking about that. It's ending of the haunting as in like this feeling that you just can't shake the past, right? It's like it haunts you in the sense of you seem like either you can't stop thinking about it, or it's not that you think about it, but that things about it seem to repeat or come forward that happen, or that you see, or that you witness, or you hear, or whatever, that make you think of the past. It feels like that whatever this is, it's going to be bringing an ending to that time, that season, that period in your life. What else? Yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm getting that. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so this did come in up in reverse, but I just realized I have the whole deck upside down. My apologies. So that's actually in the upright. Anyway. Bring that back around. All right, I lost it. But if it's, thank you. I was going to say, if it's important, they'll bring it back to me. So what I was getting about this dreams is, again, there's that setting your intentions. You know, before you go to sleep, set your intentions, whatever those intentions may be for you. It's, you know, there's going to be different things that different people want to receive. Receive from their dreams. This can be about, you know, again, getting that information, meeting a true friend. I will say this, okay? Words are very, very powerful. And I think it's really important to truly know what you're asking for, what you're stating in your intentions always. And I also feel it's important to really understand the meaning of a word, because we can say a word and think it means this when in reality it means that. And I can't, yeah. They're saying emphasize this because we're talking about in the dream world, right? So it's really important to make sure your boundaries are set, your intentions are set, and they're saying, yeah, it is very important to ensure or to state your intentions of being safe and protected and seeing things in truth and accuracy in your dreams. And they're also stating the fact that, you know, we can control our dreams. We have control of ourselves in our dreams. And that can be really, really challenging, one, to believe, two, to remember, three, to put into practice. And that one took a while. And, you know, to be honest, I still forget from time to time. And I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, that dream was just awful. And this happened and blah, blah, blah. And then as I'm thinking about it, it's like, oh, but I have control within my dreams. So I actually could have come out, you know, I could have defeated this or that was in the dream, or I could have figured out this or that, you know, whatever it is. So they're just saying, be very clear. All right. So we do have an ending, but we then have the Sun card, and they are, oh, look at that. And they are in the upright, and I go to check, and we have Justice. So it does feel like whatever this is that is ending, it is going to bring out the sun. And I just heard that song that Little Orphan Annie sings in, is that the name of the movie? Little Orphan Annie? I don't know the name of the movie, but you know, the sun will come out tomorrow. And we have Justice. So this ending, lady, they're across the street and down a block. Be quiet. So this ending is not only going to bring out the sun, but this ending is either brought, I just heard the words, brought to you by, like a commercial, brought to you by Justice, or it is, that there's this ending and Justice is bringing the sun, or you can look at it as it's doing all of the above. But the bottom line is there is a balancing of the scales here. There is a balancing of the scales here. I like that. Where are we going next? Okay. One more. Can we get one more, please? Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, guys. First, second, third. We have travel on the table. So Some of you may be traveling. Now, this could be about dream travel time. This can be about literal travel time, metaphorical travel time. This can be traveling where you're going to be traveling in your meditations. And we have hearts. Now, here's the interesting part. So we talked about it ending in a new beginning with the sun coming out, right? In this hearts card, we have, she has left behind, because it is behind her, this broken heart with a person sitting on it. She's left that behind. She's reaching for new love. And this is a very light-filled love. This can be talking, again, in the metaphorical sense, this travel of going from this pain and this hurt to something new. Again, it could be very literal, and or it could be about where are you traveling to in your meditation time, or where you're traveling to in your sleep, in your dream time. Excuse me. It's like there's a lot of hearts here. There are several hearts here, right? But she's reaching for this major one. She's reaching for the one. She's reaching for the one. We do have 34, 16, and 22 as far as numbers go. All right. Let's see. What else? What else? So, all right, just, sorry. What else? What else do you have for us? I find this really interesting because we have a deck here that is about Atlantis, and we have a deck here that is about Lemuria. Now, this can be, maybe for some of you, you've been a part of both. This can be a part or a message about two different people from two different places coming together in a union, whether that is in a friendship or a love interest. Again, if you want to look up information about both places and lifetimes and see if anything clicks, I suggest using multiple sources. All right. And as you know, sometimes shuffling takes a while. You feel free to skip ahead. And I just heard they're saying, yeah, it's in here. Just be patient. Okay. Well, no, and that's way too many. We need a lot less than that, please. Oh, okay. All right. Put that back on the table. And just a moment, I have to move this aside so I can get what fell down. This is a lot, guys. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear Napoleon. He's purring up a storm here in my lap. He loves joining me for the cards, that's for sure. All right. What do we got here? Let's see. All right. We have number 52, the violet flame. I do see an eye, which to me could imply the third eye. We do see two butterflies can be about transformation. And because there's two, we have two here and we have two here. We have her joining with a new heart here. This can be about the violet flame playing a role in some sort of a third eye healing and or transformation and or into people coming together. Okay. And we just had a squirrel who came and looked in my window. So you may want to look up squirrel energy. I also find it, and I'll show you the card in a minute. I also find it interesting. It's like she's holding like this, I don't know if you want to call it a wand or a staff. And it's in this swirling vortex. And then it's almost like there's a separate one that is behind her. So maybe she's not seeing what's coming, or this could be about the one she's left behind. And she has this light in her hand, this inner light, and it's like she's creating something new with this. Really is a quite interesting card. Now, again, I would suggest looking up the violet flame and just seeing if anything speaks to you about that. And again, I suggest using multiple sources. The next we have is crystal keys, which over here, there's crystals along the bottom of this card. Here she has this portion of crystals right here, and she has all of these stars here. Let me see what these are. So I'm not sure what the symbols are in these bubbles. But there's the card overall. And it's crystal keys. I think for some of you, this is, so for some I'm getting almost like you might have worked in the crystal temples in Lemuria. And for others, going to the crystal temples simply to heal and or to receive information. Because there's keys, plural, that you can gain from there. See, now we have the third eye chakra, pineal perspective. So again, I talked about the third eye here. We've got crystal keys, and now we have the third eye. And that's interesting because I just knocked the pine cone, and pine cones represent the pineal gland. Yeah, and it fell off of these. So it's a change of perspective, right? You guys may be in for an awakening. And obviously, if you're already awakened, it's just continuing on your ascension journey. This card is number 8, 22, and 52, for those of you who like to do the numerology. Next, we have the crown chakra. Yeah, this is awakening and downloads, guys. Awakening and downloads. Meditation and dreams, I feel like you're going to be getting downloads, information, keys, healing. This is the crown here. This is about going to the unlimited self. Very spiritual connection with higher source, whatever you call that, and with your higher self. I would suggest looking up third eye chakra and the crown chakra and just seeing what speaks to you. I don't know about you, but there's times when I can look at it one time and this will speak to me, and the next time something else speaks to me. So it just kind of depends anyway. And we have furry and feathered friends. Furry and feathered friends. So sorry, I had an alarm show up there. Furry and feathered friends. So interesting. Again, the squirrel that showed up, the cat that always joins me, my dog. But here we have a lion, a Arctic fox, a rabbit, a wolf in the background, a sloth, a rooster. It's either a gazelle or an antelope, a hummingbird, and the eagle with butterflies. So you can look up none of them. You can look up all of them. Or if there's just a particular one that stood out to you. Oh, we also have a fish. And she has the antlers of a deer. So I don't know. And I just heard wood nymph. So maybe somebody wants to look up the energies of the wood nymph and if that speaks to you. I think this is a really beautiful reading, guys. This really looks like going places, whether this is literal, metaphorical combinations, if this is about your ascension journey. It does feel like something's coming to a close, and it's going to create endings, which sometimes maybe it's about an ending in a friendship, or maybe it's an ending that will allow you to have a different or a new friendship that is totally different than what you've experienced before. This could be a romantic person coming in, but maybe it's going to start out as friends. But with this ending, we do have the Sun coming out and the Justice card. Something is being righted. I'm hearing righting of wrongs. I'm also seeing a lotus flower. This is very transformative. Whatever this is, this is creating and offering up a lot of transformation. And I would say not just a transformation, but almost like that domino ripple effect, right? This thing shifts and it just ripples out and it shifts this and this and this and this and this. And we have that perspective. Again, the pineal gland, we could have, I just heard the word great awakening. I was going to say awakening and I just heard great awakening. And it's interesting because even in a great awakening or a miraculous thing, it's interesting how many times that we cannot see it that way. But we see it as just a, oh, that's nice kind of thing. Boy, this squirrel is just really, really hanging at my window. So I feel like the squirrel's message, squirrel energy, whatever that is for you, again, looking at multiple sources, there's something in that because he's very, she, like very insistent and like right at my window and not leaving. So yeah, anyway, I really feel like there is a great potential here. As always, guys, and I just, well, for some people, maybe this is scary and that's okay. Change can be very nerve-wracking, right? Change can be very, very nerve-wracking. And it's just important to go at our pace and to honor and respect ourselves. And in that, there's simple things we can do. Resting, eating right, making sure we're well hydrated, getting out and moving, exercise, even if it's just going for a walk or doing gardening or, something that creates movement with the body. Can be gentle, can be a real full on, whatever that is for you. Just doing what we can to really be supportive of ourselves. And I would also say that, again, setting intentions is very, very important. Doing your own detective work, very, very important. So anyways, guys, this is the messages I have for you. I hope you have found them helpful and supportive. I hope that they open you up to your own aha moments and to your beautiful awakening that looks like it's well on its way of coming forward for you. Whether this is continuing on your ascension journey or beginning your ascension journey, either way, all the best, you guys. Until next time,